Okay, so what we're gonna design now is an aquarium. Now we can do a basic square aquarium, but I think we should definitely make something unique that can be quite interesting and artistic to the community. So you can follow with what I'm designing, or you can come up with your own ideas. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna use a spline to design my aquarium. So I'm on top view right now, and I'm gonna use a spline, and that's gonna be my front view of my aquarium, like so. Actually, what I should actually be doing first is trying to figure out dimension-wise how wide I want it and how deep. So I'm gonna put ortho on, go about, I think probably a 4 foot would work, 48 by 30-inch aquarium. It's pretty big. So I might actually reduce that to make it 24 inches deep. Because if somebody is putting against the wall, you don't need the depth as much. It's not as important. I'm going to do a rectangle around that, so from that point to that point, like so. Delete these lines that are hidden. Delete. Okay, so that's about the size I'm looking to work with. Actually, you know what? I'm going to explode this. I'm going to need this exploded. And I'm going to offset or copy up 6 inches. And I'm going to get actually base points of where I want my spleen to turn around to be waving at. Something like this. So you'll understand once I get this drawing. So I'm going to start here, go here, go there, 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 there. So my aquarium is super wavy. I hope the manufacturer can make this kind of wavy glass. If not, then it's just will be a concept. But that's my one side, and I'm going to actually do another side. Maybe just the back wall will be straight, so I can actually attach all the equipment needed to filter the aquarium. I'm going to use spline again. Something like that. It's okay if it's too, it doesn't work well, because that can be fixed, deleted, moved around, and so forth. So I have something like this. I'm deleting the rest. You can tell right now that this is just abnormal and pointless to have it like that. Probably impossible to manufacture. But stuff like that, especially when it's pointy, that will cause an issue. So I'm going to either fill it to 5 inches. No. Radius 3. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. And I might actually make back to radius. Again, that's just my top view of my aquarium. It's pretty neat. By doing this, I'm gonna go through 2 different options of designing this aquarium, giving it a thickness and so forth. So I'm gonna make a copy of this. I can keep this as a reference. I actually need it. What I like to do is I like to make a copy in a specified distance. So right now I can see that I'm gonna do it 100. That way, just in case I need another copy of this, I'll know exactly how far it is, and I can put it right in place. So it's only 100. Alright, my next option is I can try to make this a boundary. So one single object. Let's see if I can do that. If I select it, yep, it worked. And let's see if I can offset it by a thickness of 1 inch. Nope, right. Let me just try. So I have these parts. What I can do is I can offset it now, and then boundary both of them. But so I'm gonna do is offset it 1 inch. Only problem with that, sometimes it doesn't work. So don't worry, I'll show you guys how to do it in a different way. This exterior one I'm gonna delete, so make my life easier. I'm gonna try to make it a boundary. So I'll select and delete them. go to region, select it, enter. Yeah, region. So, oops, that's not working. Like I said, it might cause problems like here. You can see radius 0. See if I can fix these things. If it's not gonna work, I'm not gonna go too far into this. But let's try this again. Region. Perfect, work this time. Alright, I'm gonna extrude it down. I don't know, about 24 inches. So actually, why not? If I'm making such a cool design, I might as well make it deeper. I'll make it 30 inches. I'm gonna go back and copy and make this a region. Worked perfectly. I'm gonna copy it. That number was 100, so it's exactly there where I need it. I'm gonna extrude it a little bit. Since the base has to be established class. Alright, so I'm just gonna do 32. Got the piece, got two pieces, one inside the other. I'm gonna go to a conceptual view so you guys can see that. Now I'm gonna go to subtract, so by going modify, solid editing, subtract, I select the exterior, like so, enter, and the interior, enter, and it cuts it out. So that is my glass design, top. I gotta do the bottom base so it actually is covered all around. To do that, I have to first figure out what kind of design I'm working with. So I might actually draw it out just right here. I know the thickness is 1 inch, so here's I'm gonna write 1 inch thickness. I'm gonna give my support curb a 1 inch thickness too. 1 inch height, half an inch thickness. Make it 1.5 down. 2 half inch close. So this would be my glass if I had a section view. And then I'm to have additional glass at the bottom, so I need to draw that too. It supports it well. You can see that might not be enough, so I can go to my modify stretch command, or I can go over here, stretch, or go home. And here, stretch. I'm gonna stretch it maybe a quarter more, or actually just half an inch, play it safe, so it supports the bottom of the aquarium pretty well. And the bottom of the aquarium is going to be glass too, of course. So I have that. That's my section view. That's the piece I'm actually designing right here. I'm going to make it that region, so I'm going to select it all in blue, region, so you guys can see that, right? And I'm going to have to put it around this whole area. Now I can use this again. I'm going to make a copy of this, going down 100, and I'm going to move it over 100. Explode it. So I gotta make this a actual polyline. Can't be a filled in surface. So I need to make this revolve around this area, or sweep around this area. So I go to P edit, polyline edit. I go to M for multiple. I select all these, enter, and it's asking me if to convert the lines and arcs and planes to polylines. Y is our default, so I click space. Don't worry about the precision, and then just type in J for join, and then fuzz, don't worry about that, enter, the gallery command. Perfect, it worked. So, next step is to try to revolve this around this. We can, not revolve, we can sweep it, and try selecting that object, enter. Let's see how it would sweep it. Hopefully my computer doesn't freeze. No, I'm unable to sweep a selected object. Alright, let's try that again. Now I'm going to go with align. Yes, perpendicular to path. To path is right here. Oops, nope, didn't help me. So I actually have to do it manually. So I'll copy this. I'm going to paste it in here. Oops, going over here. I'm going to attach it to this. Actually, I might as well attach it to the base point right here to here. It needs to be revolved a couple times, so we can go back to our command that we used before, which is modify 3D operations, 3D rotate. I select this object, I rotate it like that, and then I rotate it this way. Okay. Now this is the exterior piece of the glass. So I will move my point here to anywhere that intersects with this polyline. Now I can go try to do the draw sweeping. Select object, enter, path. I'm not sure if I selected. Again, draw modeling, sweep, select, enter. There we go. Let's see if it works. Alright, it doesn't work. That's gonna happen. I want you guys to see mistakes that not everything works, so you guys can know how to fix it. So the next option is we'll go to loft. So I select this object, enter. Oh, it's gonna be actually. Alright. What I can do is something like this. Let's see if this works. Draw modeling, loft, select this object, enter, this to this. That's gonna be path. No. Alright, my next option, I do extrude, select that object, P for path, select that path. No, that doesn't allow me to do it. Hold on for the pause this first. Alright, so after a review, I realized that this spline is going to cause a lot of issue to revolve, sweep, loft, or so forth. But there is a way to bypass all this. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. It's going to be useful. It's just like this. So what I'm doing is going to offset this distance of the piece. Actually, no, I don't need to. So I'm actually having a solid piece. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to copy it from this point to this point here. I'm going to loft, so I'm going to draw modeling loft from the bottom to the top, like so. So it's a solid piece. Oops, hit escape by accident. Enter. I'm going to explode this. I'm going to remove the bottom and top. So now the exterior is a wireframe. Exactly what I wanted. Could delete this because I no longer really need that. And what I need to do, actually, or I'm gonna just keep it just for reference. What I need to do is I need to combine all these and actually make them a thickness. So I'm gonna try to union, see if that works. Appellations union. Select everything. The only thing I make sure I can't select is this one right here. So like so. No, it didn't union. It's okay. We can try something else. So what I'm gonna do now is actually I could have just done this. I'm gonna undo this for a second. Undo all. Oops. Actually, the undo you can do Control Z also. I'll delete this top piece. What I should have done was I could have extruded as a surface. So mesh. There's a specific way. Extrude faces, I believe, is the one I'm looking for. No. There's two different extrudes. Hopefully this is the one. No. Let me find it and I will get back to you guys. Alright, back to this. What you need to do is go to surface over here, toolbar, and there's an extrude. That's the one I was looking for. It's a different extrude. There's two extrudes actually. One tells you this. This is the other one. Extrude, you select the surface. We extrude it up 1 inch. So I get a thickness as so. And it's just the exterior. And it's one piece. Which is exactly what I needed. The next option is go to modify. And I go to thicken. This allows me to actually give this a thickness. So it gives me the thickness and it's all around. So it's perfectly what I wanted. Delete this piece right here and no longer need that. Okay, so that's my bottom piece. Next step is, that's the side piece. Next step is I need a bottom piece. To do that, do the same exact steps. I'm just going to work from here. So I'm going to copy 100, explode this. I have something like that. Okay, so it's not. Actually, what I need is I need a smaller piece. That's okay. I'll make another offset. I'll offset 2 inches this time. I got to change my UCX. See, X and Y won't let me do it. I'll do it back to the top, back to offset. It's still set at 2. Okay. Offset these in. And I probably have to fix that problem spot we had before. So yep, right there. Radius 0. Yep, it's set at 0. Select these two. Closes it nicely. And I'm actually keeping for both of them because I'm going to actually need both of them. What I can try doing this time is I'm going to region the exterior part first, since I know it will work. Okay, and then I'm going to region again the entire interior. I think I have both. So now I can just try subtract. I like typing it in sometimes. I'm not sure why, but I do. There we go, and it cuts it. I still have a surface. Surface, you can cut through surface. What I need to do next is just extrude it down, say 0.5, and that's my base. So if I make a copy of this, I'm gonna go down 100, and I'm gonna take these two, copy it down 100. Now I didn't realize it, but it's on the top. It's completely okay. So all I have to do is just move it down, and not copy, move by 30. It's at the base, but I don't have a bottom. It's the only problem. So I have to fix that. I'm going to have to go back to. Should have kept the copy of the inside over here. But again, that's okay. I'll make a copy of this one going up 100. Explode it. Kind of offset it to the thickness of the wall, which is 1 inch. So I have to repeat this. If I made a copy, I wouldn't have this issue. Or if I had the object set at 0, that wouldn't be an issue also. I'm just going to delete the exterior. So it's nice to keep all your stuff while you're drawing. That way you can go back to it if you need it. So I'm going to region now. Oh yeah, that corner that never worked. There we are. Fix that up. Region. Select. Enter. Now I make a copy. I'll put down 100. I'm going to extrude it down. Because we're up actually. 1 inch. Oh, it's extrude. See, it's set extrude surfaces. Since I clicked on that, I gotta make sure I go back to solids. There we go. Now it's a solid. It's tricky, so if for some reason you're getting only surfaces, you might try that. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna move this over. Let me copy it over. 100. Like so. It's on the top. It's okay. I can move it down. 30. We all agree. I agreed with that. 30 to the bottom. Perfect. Except I think it's Yeah, it's smooth, and there's no support, so I have to make sure I move it up half an inch. There we go. So this exterior that I made, the support bracket, will actually work. That is my aquarium. So the best part, since I made these two segments separate, I can inverse it. So I'm going to make the copy, go up 30, take this, support bottom. Is that the support bottom? No, that's just the surface. I'm going to have to delete that. There we go. I think I might have not went all the way down. See, if I didn't look, I probably would leave it like that. It's a good thing I caught it. Move that, move it down. Okay, that's like the whole thing. That's that piece. I should have colored it. Hey, made it in color. That way I knew which one's which. But that's okay. That's that piece. Okay. So I'm missing this piece. I guess I never gave it a thickness. That's okay. Can we fix that right now? Select that. Extrude. Enter. Down. 0.5. Actually, it should be up. So just move it up. 0.5. There we go. And copy it over 100. So that I need to move up 0.5, the top piece. I'm gonna make a copy. I'm gonna go. It's 31. If not, either it'd be too far. Yeah, it was a little too far. It's actually 0.5. This and these parts should be up 0.5. Yep, perfect. So now it's complete. I have a glass with a cap, with a top bracket and a lower bracket. That's how you make a cool shaped aquarium, or this could be a vase or something like that. Not that big though. Alright, there we go.